You got it, bud. Okay. It should, yeah, it's top. Click in there again. Click in that space. We always have problems getting into the lobby. Try again. See what happens. It's okay. US 44 one. Yep.
Let's go.
All right.
We are ready.
All right, let's get it started, buddy, bud.
Okay. I will disconnect.
No. Okay, game save is required. There are no saves. Oh, we gotta start a single player first, and then we can get into it. That's fine. Let's get a character started. Let's do that. We have time. Scenario, main story. Yeah, I think we do main story. Difficulty, we can do normal. That's alright.
I'm just gonna do story mode. Just the story.
That's fine.
Difficulty.
I kind of want to do this. Okay. Character it is. Portrait. Oh, looks dope. Looks dope. Look, get to build them. Alright, I got my guy. Go with it, I think. Fatty McGee. I would want Fatty McGee. Yeah, Fatty McGee lives in a cave. Augmentation. Oh.
You didn't stand a chance! For the Emperor! Engage the engines.
Alright, homeworld. On the death world, the planets be sometimes even the environment itself is Adaptus for the demands of vast macro. I'm not up to date on the Warhammer 40K. 40K? So, origin. Crime Lord. I will not be optimizing. Not be optimizing. Kind of down for that. Noble and what? Did you just skip through it? Wow. Wow, you just. Alright, that's fine. Alright, power through, I see. Power through, I see. Weapon skill, awareness, logic. Intelligence, motion, triumph. Darkest hour, what am I losing? Hours. Archetypes. Level 1. Yeah. March. Party success? That kind of sounds like me. I think I reduced. I reduced. I think that's Mercy of the Star. Name, we'll get it whenever. Aubrey? No. Seth, I don't think so. Hiram? Percival, I can't like Percival. Morgan? Jabez. Abner? Lazarus. Fuller? Wilbur? Esteban? Opinion. Like. I just started to walk around.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
You are in a dialogue here.
I believe there are those among us who share that sentiment. But such is our duty, is it not? To overcome base weaknesses and desires, so as to excel in our service to the God Emperor, the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
My name is Finian. Finian Stubbs. My name is rather well known in certain circles, if in the Calaxis sector.
My regards.
Finian.
Naturally, the infamy of your achievements in the shadows of an entire sector is not unknown to me. Your enterprising spirit and, if you excuse my bluntness, refusal to die are qualities worth saluting. It is as if you were carried here on the wings of destiny itself. I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with her ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Strange title for lady. Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here? There's a lot of options here.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises with qualities.
Yeah.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform.
Doral.
But don't spoil it. Some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific. Click left mouse button. Ha ha ha. Hold tab to highlight. Nope. Follow this guy. Don't spoil it. You're spoiling, sir. You're spoiling.
With that, we can
Go up.
yeah. I won't spoil the enemy.
Yeah, don't spoil. Okay, well, we're having some
Guys.
technical difficulties, I see. Huh? All right, well, that's unfortunate. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. What's my background? What did I put back here? Oh, water. Okay. All right, you guys, it's raining outside, so do this for a little bit.
It is not raining
It's
outside.
totally raining outside. It's unfortunate. Is that I didn't want that on. That's what I want on. Fixed. Back. Maybe. Well, if that's the case, can you sure I can start one? How do you know?
Like that. Just go to the main menu.
I think I have to have my character ready. All right, it's loading. It's loading. It's loading.
What's loading?
This is loading. Look.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms.
Oh no!
What?
Look at them all dying.
They died too.
Don't let them die.
Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience.
All right, follow. Okay, destroy them. I'm not pushing the button. Okay, stop. See what you can do. Smash him. Turn blood off. Kidding, don't worry about it. No, it's just ketchup, right?
The Lord Captain.
Right. Right, action point. It's a big action point. Right. Shot right there. There's something as we go.
On it.
What's up, buddy? I don't know, buddy. Hey, there may not be, but should be under traffic. There's something. Yeah, these guys are just getting smoked. Back over there?
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I'll make it happen. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Can't what? They're so weak. Get him. Are you close to him? With a smashy smash?
Ow. Really got hurt. Fuck.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Armenians. I was gonna put this guy. Good dodge. See, this is great. Hey.
For the glory of the Imperium!
Pressed it. No, you're wrong.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from... I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
I think it's done now. Are you sure?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm sure.
Right. Test it. We can test it. Save game. Wait. I can just hit come off. What you saying? Your lobby? Invite this. Still don't see it.
Wait, I mean. Wait, dude, I can't. Kick off.
Let's see if you can do it. See if you got the power. Make sure you're on the SC. That one. Yeah, the one you're on. You're fine.
Oh, it's because we're not on the. Now we have.
Yeah, let's go to that one. You're right. That's a good one. It's weird. It won't let you insert the password. It's like it's too long or something.
No.
No, it is. It looks like it's too long.
Do it up.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Start? Yes.
Yep. Do it together.
Oh,
Co-op time. It's coming. Waiting for one of two players. Wait on you.
Yeah, I'm.
Says you're at 100%. Oh, it's just not in yet. Okay. Sit down. Yeah. It says you're in. Very strange. Very strange. That's fine. We are in no hurry. Not really, kind of. Don't let technology control you, bro. You get to pick. Do you get to pick somebody, or are you already in?
I always keep my options open.
Oh, your character is. Gave you a character.
Let us not dawdle.
Let's just go for a second and see if.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Your first impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew, implants, and bone. The nervously twitching fingers, the face twisted like a light tick, and the jerking movements are all signs of some illness or defect that has taken over his physique. Okay, in contrast, blah 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 blah. Alright. Human, it's sort of a data slate.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirit. Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
Hold on, we'll see in a second.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time. Ignorant upstart. How dare you?
So, why are you here? Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is once. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bode death. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not... Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities... I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Navigator.
The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand... for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time. You can start by not asking questions of this sort.
I'm not allowed to ask
I have no
questions.
need for sycophants. I will draw my conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. As for when you will be granted that opportunity, only the God Emperor knows.
What am I currently
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after
Ship's
all.
possessed.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating...
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads, and in that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself soon.
Before we go to this fight,
This will be your downfall.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Let me try to relaunch and see if that works. Relaunching too. Okay. Don't click in. Because it should have given you a chance to pick your character. Did you save your character? But you might switch it. Yeah, we clearly have a character. Hold on a second. Alright, now. Continue. Sit down and wait with patience. Everything's Alright, let's get well here, let's do this. Alright, you're playing it, I'm watching. You're playing it. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Here, start it for now. Let me look something up. Play the battle out. Go for it.
That dude's strong. He's just killing us.
My faith strengthens me!
Oh yeah.
I
I took care of this one!
I've suffered worse.
But I think we have to wait until we actually get a teammate.
What do you mean a teammate?
Like we don't have a party member yet.
Oh, so okay, that's fine.
Because otherwise, yeah.
Yes.
It's fine. So keep playing.
I
and you keep
serve
doing
the
this until-
ruinous power!
Until we get one. We'll get one soon.
crush the feeble.
Out of my way!
Yeah, the stormtroopers.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Those are stormtroopers.
No mercy for heretics.
One fewer target. Reduced to dust.
Put it on normal. They don't want us playing forever. That's why. Oh, yeah. It's fine. We'll keep playing Joe.
Mort,
Yeah, that's
take a
fine.
team with you and clear a path to the
Positive.
transport line.
Positive.
Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh?
Don't
Not
just
bad.
listen to the
I
story.
have seen many an officer who panicked
needs
at the
to know
sight
what's
of
happening.
combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
Sure. No, Finian and Furbian.
From what we have seen,
I would
I can
never
speculate
copy
that
something.
we are dealing...
The casters are not working, or have been sabotaged. Either the warp is toying with us, or someone went to great lengths to cut the ship's communications. I will need a direct chat.
Trust me, this is hardly
the message
surprising
play
for a
out.
crew of thousands. The lower decks are a fertile environment for discontent and heresy, no matter how one tries to incinerate any seed before it can take root. All it takes is a hint of warp influence to cloud the minds of normally obedient cattle.
Sporadic riots on the lower decks never reach these compartments. No, the tumults of the rabble are always contained within their own territory. This is too well organized. It is spreading too rapidly. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Oh, we're here to find the Arch-Militant. Okay. Are you in charge? Nowhere to go? Officer's deck. Buddy? Sure you want us to go in the elevator? Going straight. We're going straight. Going straight. No, no, no. Here. I don't know. I'm assuming. Go into it. What happens? You have an option. Alright. We gotta solve the problem. class? Class, what do you mean? Buddy, that's too vague. What do you mean?
Why?
What is your role? Do you want to start over to your character?
Ah, thank Providence you are alive and well.
Is that what you want? You want to start over and have it be your character? Okay. Fine. Go back to main menu. Okay, now you need to open up your cooperative. Yeah, you do the lobby. Oh. See if you can choose a slate. But I was, I'll tell you, not everybody's showing. It will not let us join the lobby. Wait. Wait, did you get out? Go back in. No, I typed it. Go ahead and do it. You have to do it again. Send it to me again. Type it in. But you can't fix it. No, you can't. That kicks me. Use your save. Telling you, it's just good. Yeah, no, it's one of those two saves. Those are your options. I'm telling you, until you pick up a party member, I can't play anybody, which is fine. Play through until you find a party member, then I can use that party member. That's how it's gonna work. Totally fine. That makes sense too. Otherwise, characters get silly. No, it's a good game. It's a good game. Cut it
No,
out.
it should let us have our same character. We do competitive.
No.
Yeah.
Cooperative.
Okay.
And make sure you pick you as the character. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
One of the
I'll see you terminated!
Show me how cool your character is. Got him. Oh, yeah, be careful with that opportunity. Okay.
Wait.
Let him go.
Nothing of value has been lost!
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
A lot of this is just good. By the way, you can skip through this. We've seen a lot of this. Him. Wait, can you hear me pinging you? To me. I was totally get it. Hey, buddy.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. A similar...
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
What is this?
I give that permission. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ah, yes.
A psyker's soul is a yawning gate for the ruinous powers. One could hardly trust a servant of the Imperium, who is so eager to usher in corruption.
Ooh, are you gonna be mean to him? I did the top one.
Even among his flock?
Edelthrad, I believe I
beg your forgiveness.
Yeah, we heard all.
So, why are you here? Clarity. A luxury that few of us... My name is Theodora. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? Bloodright alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless... I have some time before the night. In that case, I shall head to...
Take a knee and bow before me!
The Masters demand your death! For now.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I took care of this one.
No, it's
Follow
not,
my
it'll
lead.
show the spray, but it won't show.
Die! Chaos guides me.
I am your doom!
Oh, buddy.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
I bring ruin.
Death to non-believers!
Such is the will of chaos.
Death to the weak!
Just a minor setback.
I serve the ruinous powers. That's gonna hurt.
Reduced to dust.
Weapon at the ready. Death to the heretics!
Good, bud.
Don't touch me.
Okay, you can skip to this again, and we can.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the truck. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path.
Alright. Can you see my pings now? Go to the stairs. Go up the stairs. Go all the way up to here.
Thank Providence you are
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Organized mutiny. Okay, which one do you want to do? Okay, the top one says mutiny, but who would attempt a mutiny here? The second one says a mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. Is that? Okay.
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks are inescapable. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Yes.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
Number 3.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come.
They're setting up to let you know this is a military flight.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
Okay, I shall make do. Lead the way is nice. I have a proposition. Since I am the more important person here, you can go in front and shield me. Kind of mean. The bottom one is you had better not fail me, so bury me.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Uh-oh. He stabs you. What? What? Where's the traitor? Alright. It's messed up. Got messed over. Sure. Okay, buddy, you're doing great. Could be like in prison, like a prison area, or held captive somewhere.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see.
So the top one's just
Delightful.
a question, the second one's you calling him a name.
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you.
We need.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Why are you doing this? Pause the game. Use your psychic powers against him. No intention of helping you. I will help you as long as you spend life. I will let you. Will you let me join you? Take together. Which one did you? Now don't play yourself. Play your character. All right. Let's see what happens.
I may consider it, once you've done what I need you to do.
We'll help you as what number 5.
There's a good boy. Then go to the Sentinel at the gate.
Yeah, it's frozen on me. We gotta go.